Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily Tesla report for Wednesday, October 16th, 2024. Let's take a look at the charts. I'll take a look at this one first. A sell signal Thursday of last week. Friday was the big gap lower on the robotaxi evening of Thursday last week. Underwhelming event. We bottomed out at the 5/8 Fibonacci from the August low against the September high. This was considered a 2 to 3 week objective. We completed it in about 2 days. That may be it. I mean, the 5/8 Fibonacci does work pretty well in Tesla. In other words, it may actually contain selling not only for the week thus far that's happened, but also perhaps through November. I'm going to say over the next 2 to 3 weeks, though, 247.08 is likely. And this will be a big test. There is a certain scenario that I keep expressing, which is to say that following the violation last week of this steeply rising 2-month channel bottom, 247.08, that carries with it the possibility of collapsing all the way south into the mid 170s. And if you've played that, if you reach for 175 or 180 strike out of the money puts last week when we settled below 247.08, I have no problem with that whatsoever. Obviously, you're going to want to see the market close at some point in the next week or two below the 212.60 to 213.65 area, and that's kind of the way I would sum this up. 247.08 is attainable over the next 2 to 3 weeks, and it can contain buying. By that point in time, it may be close to this long-term trend line where we could top out through the rest of the year and fall away again. Holding below 247.08, I don't want to use the word 176.41 is expected, but I want to use the word allowed, attainable. Don't discount the possibility with the 212.60 to 213.65 area, kind of an intermediate pivot point inside that wide zone of about 70 points between 247.08 and 176.41. So the 212.60 is nothing more than a simple trend line off the April low and the August low. 212.60 backs up 213.65, the 5/8 Fibonacci. We can bottom out here through next week, and above which 247.08 is attainable over the next 2 to 3 weeks. And I'm going to say likely within 3 to 5 days of closing above 228.06. So 228.06 is a level that, if tested today, can contain today's highs. We could also fall back from here by Friday's close, falling back to 213.65. We could fill this wedge out for the rest of the week, perhaps. On an intraday basis, 223.94 is a level that can contain initial highs. And if we push through or open above 223.94, this 228.06 level is likely today, where a daily high can be placed. So if you bottom pick 213.65 over the last few days and you've been holding out as a 3 to 5 day swing trader for this channel top, 228.06 is your profit taking level. And you could, as a 3 to 5 day swing trader, play the short side back to 213.65. But the 2 to 3 week time frame, you're bottom picking 213.65 and holding out for 247.08. And certainly if we close above 228.06, sigh of relief, as over the following 3 to 5 days, I would anticipate the 247.08 channel bottom, where we could top out through the rest of October into November and fall away again from here. We would have stability. I'm not yet prepared to call a buy signal, a longer-term show of strength through the rest of the year above 247.08. But what I will say is below 247.08, this market is highly susceptible to falling back into the mid-170s over the next couple of months. And if we close today below 212.60 over the next 2 to 3 weeks, on the way down, if that were to occur, we do have 203.87, the high of the low. I don't expect to see that today, but what I would expect if we were to close today below 212.60 is 203.87 tomorrow, where a daily low can be placed. And then we've got 191.76, which is the low settlement price that was put out in early August following that July high. We can bottom out there for a day as well. Stair step down to 176.49. If we close below 212.60 and you did not get short, late last week following that sell signal, that is your next opportunity to go short. I'm talking to 2 to 3, 3 to 5 week position traders. 2 to 3, 3 to 5 week position traders may actually be bottom picking 213.65 right now. But if we close below 212.60, reversal. Play the short side down to 176.41. That may mean reaching for, 176, 175 strike out of the money puts that don't expire. I would go 6 to 8 weeks out on that expiration. This is a healthy 2 to 3 week sell off. Is there anything else that needs to be said? I think I've covered it. Check out wickedstocks.com. Take advantage of our 5-day free trial. Check out the stock pick that was put on Monday on Zscaler. We've got another one coming up here in another day or so. Daily Triple Q, Daily SPY, weekly Apple stock, weekly S&P 500 and NASDAQ 100 index analysis for a very reasonable price. 5 days up front. If you don't like what you see, you can bow out at no cost to you whatsoever. I'm going to leave it at that. I'll be back tomorrow, of course, with Thursday's Tesla report, and you have a fabulous evening.